Congratulations, you're leaving the family. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to this.
You are running away rather than being accountable. You're like, I'm divorced. I'm leaving. I'm done with you. She did this.
Her kids are on one side and Robin and Cody are on the other.
Bye, Christine. Good luck.
Bye. Thank you.
I don't really consider myself married to Meri. If she wanted to move on and marry another, she wouldn't get an argument with me.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, October 25th, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's been super busy the last few weeks. I feel like we're like constantly in a sister wives mode, and I'm sorry if you're here for the Duggar stuff or other stuff. I promise like one day this is gonna slow down. This has just been a moving truck, and I'm doing not as many videos per day as I've been super busy with multiple things and being a mom. So I'm trying to just give you what you're here for, which is mostly sister wives lately and the Duggars. But let's talk about a mid-season trailer that came out today, or came out late last week. I think it came out on Friday. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late getting to this. It has what we can expect for the rest of the season for Sister Wives, and it includes Christine leaving the family, moving. It includes Cody flipping out on Janelle, telling Meri that she can leave and go and marry someone else and he doesn't care. Has Janelle walking out, Cody confronting Janelle. It has Robin crying and saying they need to rebuild. It has Meri feeling a little bit annoyed that Christine's left. It's messy. It looks like Cody has a narcissistic injury and he just is going to try to blow up the family as much as possible. So, and then I am going to try to dissect some of this based on what I can find offline. So we will talk a little bit about what's true, what's false, what's being exaggerated, and where things might stand today. Before we do get into that, can you do me a very big favor? I am working really hard to get towards 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So could you please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not yet? It's totally free and it gives you more of what you like. Make sure also, if you like this content, to hit the notifications so you get notified when I go live or update or new uploads are posted, and leave a comment and a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. I want to thank all of you who have recently subscribed. I'm excited to see so many of you here and engaged. It's been a blast. So let's talk about this new mid-season trailer. We are actually about halfway through the season, and here we are trying to figure out what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks and where we're at today. You know, over the weekend, Logan Brown got married, and a lot of pictures have been posted online, and I want to just preface this by saying, at the wedding, the whole family was there, but I noticed that in the seating, it was very telling that Janelle and Meri and Christine sat on one side, and then Cody and Robin sat on another side of the wedding. And when Janelle shared photographs from the wedding, she shared nothing of her and Cody. At the wedding, it's traditional that the bride and groom's parents sit on the opposite opposing sides of the seating. And generally the parents, even if they're separated, will sit up in the front row. Cody did not sit in the front row. He sat in the second row back with Robin. If that should tell you anything, I don't know. And Janelle shared no photos of her with Cody. She shared photos with her and Christine, and that was it, and her kids. And the kids didn't share any photos of them with Cody. And even Logan and Michelle didn't share a lot of photos of Cody. So I don't know what is going on with Cody. I'm not sure if they've all left. I don't know if this is just sort of a telltale sign that, you know, what we're seeing on TV is not real, and this is just a very fractured family with Cody and Robin really just in a monogamous relationship. I don't know. But Cody and Robin were there, and by the way, all of them looked amazing. They looked so beautiful. Michelle and Logan dated for 5 years before they got married, and he's finished his MBA, he's got a professional career. Michelle has done amazing things as well. They just recently purchased a house. They looked like they had an amazing night, and it doesn't appear that it'll be filmed for the show because Logan and Michelle are not on the show. So congratulations to Logan and Michelle. Now let's talk about this upcoming trailer. So right now, up until this point, Christine and Kody have been discussing the departure and the logistics of the departure. And yesterday, I did a video where I broke down Kody and kind of yelling at Christine about, you know, custody and having a custody agreement and issues with the house. And a lot of you were like super upset about this. And some of you are like, this is all about money. This is him not wanting to pay child support. This is him being intimidating. You know, I thought about something after I uploaded it, and I thought, you know, the AUB and the FLDS and all of these sects of fundamentalist polygamists really have a history with law enforcement that makes them extremely apprehensive and distrusting of law enforcement. And they also have a very big fear of CPS, DHS, and the government coming in and taking the kids. And I think when Kody said that Truly will become part of the state, I think that's him using Christine's fear and that long-standing you know, doubt about the government getting involved in families and trying to split families up. So he's trying to, I believe, use that against her to make her feel scared so that she'll bend to what he needs. To me, it comes off as a desperate man in a desperate place trying to get whatever he wants and trying to control everything. Others of you in the comments had pointed out that, you know, Kody had always said that everything was joint. They owned everything together. They could leave anytime they want. And so many of you are like, this is completely contradictory to everything that we've seen thus far. And I can't disagree. All I can tell you is that Kody is probably like Jim Bob Duggar and a pathological liar. So in the new season teaser, there has been a lot of questions about, is Janelle and Kody, are they still together? Online and on the tabloids, you have outlets saying every single day that they're still together. You have Peyton, who went on TikTok and went on Instagram last year saying that Janelle and Kody will never leave. They'll always be together, blah, blah, blah. There was an article on In Touch that says they're still together, blah, blah, blah. He said Meri will never leave, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what is going on. But Kody looks like he wants to try to blow things up. In the trailer, we see Kody yelling at Christine, which is the knife in the kidneys one, but they don't have that part listed. And you know,
running away rather than being accountable. You're like, I'm divorced. I'm leaving. I'm done with you. She did this.
Listed. And you know, one of the things that a lot of you have said is, you know, he's screaming and he's yelling at her and he's gaslighting her and he's being really verbally abusive. A lot of you have been really disappointed in the way that the other women are responding to this and shocked. And it's made you, a lot of you in my comments say, I'm starting to lose my respect for the women that are staying, that are not speaking up, that are not speaking out. And all I can say is it's years and years and years of indoctrination. And the Browns have lied to you and us for years that this is a consenting adult situation. It's not. Kody is in control. Kody has the final say, and he is going to fight to keep her in there and fight to keep the kids because he does not want to lose them to the outside world. He wants all the money and he wants all the people. When you see them start to yell at each other and they're not saying anything, it's sad and you want them to wake up, but then they have all this indoctrination that they're working through, and if they're still believers, they're not going to stick up. They're just going to stay quiet because they know if they say anything, they're going to get yelled at by Kody. Is that healthy? No. Is it DV? Very much so. Does it mean that TLC is going to cancel the show? Absolutely not. If they cared about that, they wouldn't have shows on like 90 Day Fiancé where they have put people on the show that have criminal records. They literally don't care. It's all about ratings. So with him screaming and yelling, the one caveat I want to say is that there is a point where Janelle goes over and hugs her, which is Christine after he's been screamed at. And then we see Christine leaving, and it's a very tense evening, and you can just see and feel the tension because Robin is on one side and Christine is on another side, right? So you're like, okay, they don't talk.
Janelle and her kids are on one side and Robin and Cody are on the other. Bye, Christine. Good luck. Bye. Thank you.
I don't want to see Christine ever again.
Publicly in interviews, Christine has stated that she does not speak to Meri or Robin really at all. She'll see them at events and it's awkward and it's cordial, but they are not friendly. She doesn't talk to them privately. She really didn't have a relationship with them leading up to her departure, and she said that wasn't going to change now. But it's truly shocking to see sort of that tenseness, and you see the divide right there with all of Janelle's kids on Christine's side and then Robin and her kids on that side. And I do think the family has split. I do. And I don't think that that's fake. The kids aren't lying on social media because many of them aren't even on the show.
I'm feeling betrayed. I can't imagine what Kody's feeling.
Still has marriages with us, and he still has to fix them, or he's going to ruin every single one of them.
So we then see, you know, Robin wants to rebrand the family. They need to rebuild. And here's the thing is, if you want to have a celestial kingdom chance, you have to have at least 3 wives. And if others are going to leave, they need to find new wives, and they need to rebuild. They need to find new meat for Kody. They need to stick together because their destiny and their heaven is dependent upon it. And they're going to think that they're going to burn in hell if they leave. So Robin is very manipulative in that she's working with Kody to try to keep things together. And she's actually being manipulative and in her own right, because she wants to be a goddess in heaven. It's really a lot of narcissism in this cult. But that's not stopping Kody from trying to alienate and abuse and hurt everyone else because Christine left. So now that Janelle has taken the side of Christine, the next target is going to be Janelle, which a lot of you said in my video yesterday of her stalking him, of stalking Janelle. And listen, I say this tongue in cheek because I don't think that's a real storyline, but I do think that she keeps tabs of Janelle for Kody. And I think she does pin Kody and her. I think she does pin people against each other. I think Kody pins people against each other. I think Kody has created a dynamic where they're all pinning one another against each other because that's how he maintains control, with complete and utter chaos. So when the life is in chaos, then he can control because they're distracted with chaos. Does that make sense? So he is at a restaurant, the Fat Olive Pizza in Flagstaff, yelling at Janelle. Now, I can tell you with certainty that this conversation between he and Janelle took place in October of 2021.
You and I have been acting like we weren't a married couple for most of our marriage, Janelle. Everything seems to be going bad here.
If he can't handle my independence, I don't know if this works for me anymore.
How do I know? Because the owner or a manager of the restaurant posted a photo from the restaurant the day that this happened. It was, I think, on October 16th, and they said that it happened like a day or two before that. And you could see Janelle walking into the restaurant. She's wearing the same top. She's covering her ears. You can see a camera crew behind her. He said in a comment that they came in, they sat on the patio. It was completely quiet that day. It was I think it was in the early afternoon. And they said that they let them film there and they just leave them alone. And that's kind of all that there was to it. So they came in, they filmed their scene. And just so you know, like when they film a scene, they know what they're going to talk about, because I had someone in my comments tell me that they were a server at a restaurant and they served the same mashed potatoes to a couple that was on a reality show that was going to have a fight while they ate mashed potatoes. I'm just saying. So the conversation could probably be in a reenactment or an argument, but either way, he's like yelling at Janelle, telling her that they don't really act like a married couple. He doesn't really like her independence. She's doing things that he doesn't like. So Janelle and him are getting into an argument at the restaurant. Then you have Robin getting COVID and Kody thinking she's going to die, which, newsflash, she survived. I think she's okay. I don't know how sick she got, but I thought it's cute that he'll go to the hospital with Robin, but he won't go to the hospital for Isabel's back surgery. He probably wouldn't do it if Janelle was in the hospital, but he'll go to the hospital with Robin and claim that she's dying, but she did survive. So I don't know what's going on with Robin. And then as far as he and Meri, he said that he doesn't feel like he's married to Meri anymore. She can leave. She can have someone else. He doesn't care. She can go.
I don't really consider myself married to Meri. If she wanted to move on and marry another, she wouldn't get an argument with me.
So when you see videos and posts of Meri being empowered, the only empowerment I want to see from Meri is that she's leaving Kody. That's my opinion. And then finally, at the very end of this trailer, he's screaming and yelling at the wives about how everything has gone down, screaming at Janelle, and Janelle actually just walks off, and he says that's a really bad idea.
You don't give a though. Look at you. I'm mad as hell because you know what? Everybody put the on me. When you're in pain, I try to understand you. Janelle, this is a really bad idea for you to walk off on this one.
So that's kind of the long of the short of it. What I can tell you from speaking with people that are polygamists or have left polygamy is that what Kody's doing right now is not uncommon, especially when a split is happening. Kody is going to create as much division as possible so that they don't take Christine's side and they pick the side that they're going to be on. Anyone that sides with Christine is going to be viewed as like a traitor, and they will be shunned and disparaged and yelled at and talked and lied about. And so if Janelle is going to continue to have a relationship, you better believe he's going to give her the wrath, because he's going to view that as a disloyal action against their marriage of her and being with Christine. And if the kids side with Christine, he'll say that they're being disloyal, disobedient, and he'll just discard them. Because that's what happens when someone leaves and they take sides. Those that go with are gone. Those that stay are stayed. And the ones that leave are talked about, gossiped about, disparaged, slandered, and made the bad guy. And then everyone uses that as a, okay, if we leave, this is what dad is going to do to us. So it sets a tone for the future. It's ugly, it's disgusting, it's gross, but this is how things break down. According to people I've spoken to, like Kristen Decker said that this is classic what he's doing in leaving. Also, Kody's fight with her about the kids and the family, that's also very classic with leaving. And Kody losing control, also classic. Now, will Kody take another wife? You better believe if he still is a believer, he'll 100% take another wife. Whether he has the capacity or not, if he's a believer, he's going to want as many wives as possible. And his other wives that are still there are going to do their duty and try to find him one, if that's what they think is going to be necessary. So I don't know if Meri is staying and still like scoping out and recruiting for a new wife. That I don't know. But right now, this is where the family is. It's toxic, it's abusive, it's ugly. And the truth is that I don't blame you if you're getting tired of it. I don't blame you if you're upset. I don't blame you if you feel like you don't have a lack of respect for the women that are staying. I don't disagree with you that what's happening with the kids and how the kids are being treated is horrible. I don't disagree that it's ugly how they're putting this all out for the public. I don't disagree that you are seeing hurt happen in real time, and I don't disagree that what he's doing is abusive. The only thing that I can say is that this is going to show you the truth, and maybe that will help people that have had a maybe romantic idea about this, that it's an okay way to live, and you'll see the reality that it's all manufactured and a lie. And I'm just waiting for them to finally come clean about all of it being a lie, because I'm confident that nearly everything we've seen for the last 10 years until now has been false. And this is finally what we're seeing is the truth. So what are your thoughts about this? Tell me in the comments below. Bye, guys.